I have to disagree a little bit.
Hmm.
I don't think that there is your truth. I don't think that there's your
I
reality. I
agree.
think that there is the truth, and the truth is that you cannot switch genders. The truth is that Dylan Mulvaney is a man, and I think that there's everything that these people are doing is trying to fill some sort of void and some sort of
Hmm.
hole. I don't think there's ever a point where it's good for society or that person or that individual to transition under any circumstances. And, this might sound hyperbolic and this might sound a little bit exaggerated, but honestly, tell me if these people exercised every day, if they ate healthily, if they got 8 hours of sleep, would they still be under these same sort of ideas? And would they still think? And I genuinely believe that if people took care of themselves, that a lot of these problems would be fixed because I know so many people that do not eat right. They
Hmm.
don't exercise right. They don't get their sleep. And that may seem like I'm exaggerating or that might not be the fix, but honestly, tell me, are these people doing all those things?
You're a fucking idiot. You are so stupid to say that on camera. And for the people to just air that is savage. So you're telling me that the cure for gender dysphoria is diet and exercise and 8 hours of sleep. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, this is by far the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, idiotic, naive, moronic, imbecile. I can go on, but here's the thing, right? With straight people. Number one is, they don't understand. They will never understand. The best thing that they can do is to try to learn about it, right? Try to understand. If you have a closed mindset, you're just going to say dumb shit like this guy. Really? Diet and exercise and sleep? God. If that's true, then there shouldn't be any transgender people in the world, right? Doctors should have been giving that advice for everyone who experiences gender dysphoria. And poof, like we're all cured. There would be no more like transgender or non binary or everyone else in between. Straight people, please, like if you don't have a full grasp and understanding of what gender dysphoria is, then just stop. Just stop saying stupid shit. You're just making a fool out of yourselves. Like, seriously, stop. For your own good, stop it now. Quit it now. There is no cure for gender dysphoria. There's none. Um, People have tried conversion therapy, which I think is complete insanity. It is just so cruel. It's so cruel because people want you to be something that you're not. People want you to conform to the norm, right? If you're born a certain way, you're expected to be a certain way. You cannot be something else, right? And if you do kind of veer off from what society expects you to be, then you're going to be judged. And, a whole lot of crap comes with that. I honestly don't believe conversion therapy works. I know I have seen some videos of people saying it was successful, that they are now married, they're happy, God saved them. I don't believe that for one bit. Either they're faking it, they're lying to themselves, saying that it worked, but it really didn't. Or, it wasn't gender dysphoria to begin with. It's just either of the two. True gender dysphoria is just, it's kind of like your identity. You live with that until you die. I haven't wavered. Like my feelings, my emotions, and the way I perceive myself, the way I feel, hasn't changed since I was a little boy. I wouldn't say girl, but facts are facts. I was a little boy once upon a time. It hasn't changed for me. And I don't think it ever will. Like, just the thought of being near to a naked woman literally makes me want to puke. Like, that shit's disgusting. Like, I don't want to be near a naked woman ever in my life. I mean, if you pay me, sure, but I'm not gonna do anything with a woman. Like, I haven't been intimate with a woman, and I don't plan on being intimate with a woman. That's shit's disgusting. Okay, that's just like violating my body.
Okay, so if
That's a
there's a
good point.
disagreement between what you're saying is your physical self and your emotional self, your
Yes.
psychological self, then why would you not just change your mind?
See, it's dumb shit like this. When straight people say dumb shit like this, why don't you just change your mind? Oh, okay. I didn't know I could do that. Jeez, darn it. Like, I wish I can just change my mind right now. Let me fucking take a razor, shave my head, just be a boy tomorrow. I didn't know it was that easy. I didn't know that it's a choice. I didn't know that you can just simply change your mind. Like, what shirt you want to wear today, or if you want to have ice cream or french fries. Like, I didn't know it was that simple. Guys, please just stop it. It's funny, I'll tell you that. It's entertaining, but seriously, don't be fucking stupid. Let me just reiterate this: gender dysphoria is not a choice. In my opinion, you were born with it. Can you honestly tell me that somebody would say, oh, I want to have gender dysphoria when I grow up? I want to be born with gender dysphoria, because that seems like so much fun. Nobody wants to be trans. Okay? Nobody does. And some people might say yes. No comment on that. I didn't want to be trans. Like, I wish I was born female so I wouldn't have to go through all of this crap, right? I'm not saying women's lives are easier. I'm not saying that. But I think a lot of the things that I personally deal with would be much easier, of course, if, I were born biologically a woman, right? Like, my name, for example, I cannot have my name changed here in my country. Trans women born in first world countries are lucky because they get to change their names quite easily. Here, no. There was one trans woman who tried to change her name. She even had the SRS. So she did everything, right? Physically, she's done everything, and still the judge wouldn't allow her to change her name because for them, being trans is not enough of a reason for you to change your name. It needs to be more than that. Like, being trans is just not enough. I mean, what more for trans women like me who have had 0 surgeries, right? So yeah, it's something that I struggle with, especially when I go to like a clinic or some kind of, governmental institution or whatever to get documents. And, when you have to kind of like sit and wait in line and wait for your name to be called, yeah, they yell my name, my real name. They dead name me. And imagine like hearing that out loud where everybody can hear it, and people will just all look at me when I stand up because, that's me, right? That's my name, as much as I hate it. And, I have to stand up and go over there, and people are just going to look at me and like, oh, like judgy, like judges all throughout. It's embarrassing. It's humiliating. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I want to move. I want to have my name changed, and just be more comfortable and just be normal. Us trans women really just want to be left alone. We just want to live under the radar. We just want to live normally and, blend in society. That's all we want. We don't want special privileges. We don't want special treatment. We just want to, live our lives as women and be treated as women. That's all. And I know, straight people will have a lot to say about that and, will object for sure, but that is the truth. And yes, if you're wondering why my voice is like this, I am still sick during this filming, so sorry about that. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.